So now we're gonna do this ZoeDepth, the depth estimation model you can get from this kind of web page. If you input image, you can get ZoeDepth depth map from this website. And this is not free one, so we will open this page in the workshop. Okay, so we're gonna start Grasshopper, and so we open Rhino, and then to the right side I'm just going to go through. And before we gonna use the depth map, we just gonna create square, like a rectangle, like last time in Rhino. So we just need to place rectangle, this one. Rectangle. And for the size, let's say just 1 meter. So it's like, now it's my space is millimeter. So we just gonna place XY 1000. So you're gonna see this one. So the 1000 rectangle. Again, to call this kind of component, you just double click in the space, and we see to call rectangle, this icon. And now I just want to get the boundary, so I just place boundary surface. And just connect each other so that I can just get the surface. And we just want to subdivide into like this, so I just want to get divide surface. And then, so this is boundary, means this is like a surface. So I just connect this surface to here, and then you get the points. This one again, divide surface. Divide surface is this rectangle, boundary, divide surface. And as a default, this UV is just a 10 by 10. So you see 10 points, like 100 points. And this you can change with a number slider. So double click again, and then you can just type 50. Enter. Then you can get this number slider. Again, click. And you can also call number slider as a component, but then if you want to, if you have some numbers already, you can just place 50. Then it will be number slider automatically, and then you just connect this to UV. Then it will be something like this. So this is now division point is even more. And as a next step is going to be image sampler. Image sampler. Image sampler. And I just want to get this point information to here. But then now we didn't put any image, so we just want to double click. Again, if I want to change the image, double click on the component. And now I just want to get file. And I can use one of this. And since we have 1 meter, 1 meter, so now I just put here 1,000 as a domain, 0 to 1,000. And we are working on depth, and we're gonna need just the brightness. So we just click this one, color brightness, on the right side, this one here. So the domain is 0 to 1,000. Click the channel as a color brightness. If you want to change the image from here, to change the image, click OK. This one here. And now I just want to so those points are now on the flat surface, and I just want to manipulate depend on this numbers. So let's say this white part is like a highest point, and then the dark part is lowest point. If we set something like here as a 10, here a little bit 0. So I just want to move points. So I just call move. Move. And what I want to move is this points. And if I don't put anything, it's gonna be as a default just +0, +1 to Z direction. Now I just want to make sure the direction with unit Z. And then if I connect this one, this is right now this is 2 little numbers. I can just check with numbers. So this is like maximum is the 1, and then the grayscale is 0 to 1, and then in between 0.5, 0.6, and so on. So I just want to manipulate as a height. So multiplication. And then put this one here. And then let's say, okay, I just want to make it 50 centimeter, means 500 as millimeter. Just manipulate. Then connect to Z. Now we get these points. So maybe I just repeat. First we just need to call rectangle. Then I just want to place 1,000 from this panel. Panel you can find from here, or you can also type panel to put some numbers like 1,000. And you get boundary surface. Then you subdivide into 50 by 50. Now you just transform these points to the Z direction, depend on this grayscale. So now the points are kind of ready. Do you have any question till here? And also, if you want to focus on some component, you can just hide something like here, preview, right click, preview off, preview on. You can also do Control Q, Control Q. If those components are not necessary to visualize, you can just do Control Q those two. And now, based on those points, I just want to create surface. So what I'm gonna do is surface grid, a surface from points. And I just connect those things together, but then I just want to make it flatten, so that it will be one surface. Now there is nothing here. If we divide, like if we want to have 3 grids, we have 2 lines. So for this one, we just have to add 1 addition. And I just want to get this division 50 to here and add 1. So number slider 1. So here will be 51. And then connect to here. Now we already have some surface here. I just want to turn off this Control Q to visualize this one. So basically this one is this surface on top. So here is image, and here is more like a base set up grid. For the grouping, you can do select everything and then Control G. Then you can group it. I think as a default it will be something like a purple color, and you can change color from here as you want. And if you want to use continuously, then you can do make color default. So this surface is ready. Surface from points. Some part not clear, maybe. So now we get this top surface, like this side of surface, and we already have actually this bottom surface in the beginning as a boundary. So we just want to have this side to close this like a closed model. So what we do after this is going to be okay, this one. So this one you can just get preview again. So you have bottom one, and this is actually surface. So just type surface, just get this here. Preview off. So now this is the bottom surface and this is the top surface. And what I want to do is like, I just want to get this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge, and then combine together. So as a next step, deconstruct B-lab. This. Search with B-rep and then deconstruct B-rep. Then I get this one. So if you have input surface, you get like a face and also edge and then also the points. And what we need is this edge of this surface, and I just want to do the same thing for the bottom surface to get the edge. Control Q to hide those two, and then just keep it this. And on the E, you just log graft information. So graft means you have actually 4 edges, but you just want to separate 1, 2, 3, 4 as a separate information, not a single information. So with the graft, you can just separate. Then loft. Here and with shift you can get both. So now you have side of those things. And now as you can see here, some part is depth is 0, and we just want to make it like a minimum thickness of something like this. So we just want to get a little bit thicker one. So what we do is we just put this surface a bit down so that we have minimum thickness. So sorry, this might be a bit confusing. So the surface move. Now it's going up, so I just want to make it down. So reverse, reverse, and unit Z. Join them together and put 20 for instance. Now you have like a surface a little bit below, and you just want to replace this surface, so you just connect this one to here. So now the loft surface is kind of looking better. Now if I just, this looks actually okay, and if I just bake this one, from the Grasshopper space, if you want to make it in Rhino, you just have to right click and then this sunny side up, like a bake. And then you can also change some layers, but then just okay. So it's there, but then it's like separated and open. So I just want to make it together. So now I just want to join everything together. So join, vref join, and I just want to put this top surface first. This one, the surface. So this one, and this one, and also the side. So now I put the top one and the bottom one and the full side of the surface together. Control Q, just hide everything. So this is what we want. So now if I bake this, it's just like this still. I think I just forgot this one. The loft should be, so the loft information should be joined together. So now I just want to flatten. So loft should be flattened. Now this one is single polysurface. So this could be printed. But then now this is like a 1 meter size. It's like our mock-up size. So I just want to scale it. So now I just want to scale, and put this here. And for the scaling, it's originally the factor is 0.5, and now I just want to make it 1 to 20 as a variation model. So this is like a 5 centimeter. So this is 1 to 20. So I'm just going to put division. Again, division here. And I put some this Z direction. I can just use this 20 for bottom, so 1 to 20. So I just need 1 as a number slider. So this is like a 1 to 20, 0.05. So this will be scale factor. Now we have this tiny thing. And this will be exactly this one. So in this case, we put minimum thickness 20 first, but then it is scaled 1 to 20, so it's just a 1 millimeter in the end. So for the variation model, this is all of this. So this is done, and if you want to change your depth, you can just go here, double click image, and then if you change this one, I think I just need to pick one example, like this, and you get this one. And now I guess for example, this image, this is like a fish with background, and the last one was more like a continuous pattern. So now you can try with your depth image. So now I can give you this one. You can generate ZoeDepth, and you can just replace this depth map. And this file, if you couldn't reach this everything, you can also download from the Google Drive. the share folder and Grasshopper tutorial, and it will be you can find this information, exactly same information. Any question? I talked a bit too fast, but
魚はできてるのは分かったけど
遠慮なくこの後全部がつながってユニティにも他のにもつながっていくので、これが主なワークフローで、ここからどんどんこう枝分かれしていくので、So this is the base setup, and then for the Unity or for the Unreal it will be like a branching. So this is the most important topic, and if you can do this, you can already generate this stuff with your depth image. It's all good. So maybe I can give this one again, and then you can generate ZoeDepth, and then you can replace your own stuff. So maybe now you can just go through. And if you can generate maybe tomorrow morning, some of you can already go to the 3D printing and then knock, and then just start printing these guys in the workshop. 3D printer is upstairs, I think. T-box. You did already? Okay. So maybe we can ask him. You have also slicer? Slicer? Like yeah, the important topic is like, okay, now we get this one, and this is a Rhino file, and then for the 3D printer we have to export this one, export selected, and we just have to, now I just put this test and STL format, so that this is ready for the 3D print. But then it's really depend on the 3D printer. We have to change STL to G code, and G code, to change the G code we need a slicer, and this one I have to ask, I have to also install. So for today, maybe if you prepare your STL, it would be nice, so that tomorrow we can start printing at least like small things, and then maybe tomorrow morning you can already develop something, and then you can already start this kind of large scale one. Okay, and one more topic for today. So maybe this one is now this direction, and then for the 3D printer it's good direction, so because the printer is going through like this. And for the Unity we want to have this direction, so I just want to change the direction of this surface. So just turn off this output, turn on again. So now I just want to change the orientation. So type orient, and put this soft grid to G, geometry. So now I just want to change the orientation. Right now this is like a XY plane, so I just want to type XY. plane, XY plane, and what I want to have is going to be XZ. So XZ plane. XZ plane, then going to A and B. So now I have one version with vertical version and one is for horizontal version. So the horizontal version is going to be this way, and the vertical version we can project on the wall. So it will be this version we see on the wall. So I can just go back to the other one.
So this part you can see like this part. There is no.
And right now this image sampler is based on XY plane, so we just need to orient if we want to change the direction. And now if we change this division, I think I have to highlight. Maybe also good to have preview, custom preview to orient. And put some color, so color swatch, custom preview and color swatch. And this is going to be maybe a little bit transparent. Just change a little bit color. And you can now change this division to 0 to this precise. Also depth, you can also change the depth from 0 to 1000. So for this printing, I think this one is 500, and you can also change this division and the maximum depth. So this one and this one is a variable parameter. So you can decide, okay, this division and this division looks nice. Okay, then we can just print from here. In the end, it's also good to have divisions. So you can check here. This is like, okay, who is generated, and division is what kind of division and what kind of maximum depth. You can just maybe go through. So you just write down, okay, this model, I just choose 50 division and like a 25 millimeters depth as an information. And just for the preparation for the next step, we just want to get the same, like a vertical version of the like a surface for the base plane. So I just want to copy this orient, and just pick the boundary surface. This surface. So you have also this back side. Maybe short break.
Long break.
Okay, 15分、20分ぐらい。Maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes break.